In a story you'll only see on Wink News tonight, you'll meet a Collier County woman who claims she almost lost her life after a colonoscopy procedure, one that's supposed to be life-saving, not life-threatening.
She has now sued the doctor and surgery center. Wink Investigates reporter Olivia Jean sat down with her as she shared her story to protect others.
A story with many twists and turns starts here at this building. A Collier County woman came here to get a routine colonoscopy, and it turns out it was anything but routine.
I could have died.
Elaine Bredehoft is reminded every time she looks in the mirror of the day she nearly lost her life. The numerous scars on her abdomen and the long-term health effects still linger.
I was terrified, and my children were just terrified I was dying, and that was really hard, to work through. This was an awful experience, and the fatigue is still there.
During a colonoscopy in 2023, Bredehoft says Dr. Scott Wisen punched a hole through her colon and mistook her ovary and fallopian tube for a polyp. When Bredehoft woke up from the procedure, she was in extreme pain and did not know what had happened.
I had swollen to like 18 months pregnant.
She begged the Premier Endoscopy Center nurses to help her. The ambulance was not called for another 30 minutes, according to the lawsuit.
Was this the scariest situation you've ever been through?
Yeah, I would say, I know that there's a very small chance of a hole being put in your colon. It's like less than 2%, I think.
She went straight to NCH North for emergency surgery with a different doctor, a procedure she feels saved her life.
I had 52 stitches. He went in and performed the colonoscopy. He found the hole. He said that there was bleeding outside of the colon.
The ordeal didn't end there. Soon after the surgery, she developed a severe infection and had to spend even more time in the hospital. Once home, her husband had to pack her open wounds.
And some of them were really deep, and they were extremely painful. And he knew how painful it was, but that's the only way to fix the infection. He was a saint through this. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate him.
After Bredehoft contacted a lawyer about her experience, she learned it wasn't 2 polyps sent to the lab.
People who are going to hear this story are going to think, wow, it's a crazy story, but it's a story that you lived.
I was really shocked when I learned that my ovary and my fallopian tube had been yanked out.
In Bredehoft's lawsuit against Dr. Wisen and the Premier Endoscopy Center, she claims she was told he was suffering from dementia and was not able to recognize the long-term employees of his practice. And that's why he retired a few months after her procedure. Wink Investigates discovered that his medical license is still active.
You need to be held accountable and responsible. And this is a way for me to be able to say, if you see something, you say something.
And this isn't the first time Dr. Wisen has been accused of medical malpractice. After digging into his past, state records from the Florida Office of Insurance Regulation show he settled claims in 2000 and 2006. One of the claims involved a colonoscopy that ended in a person's death. Another, a misdiagnosed small bowel obstruction, again ending in death.
I just feel like I am so lucky to be here. I beat the odds.
And now, Bredehoft is doing her best to get back to the things she loves. Her work as an attorney, golfing, swimming, and spending time with her family. Bredehoft is suing Dr. Wisen and the Surgery Center for medical malpractice. The Florida Board of Medicine has not received any notification from Dr. Wisen regarding retirement. We did reach out to the doctor, but were told by his family not to call back. The Surgery Center said they have no comment.
Olivia, thousands of people a day get colonoscopies. It's widely used to detect colorectal cancer. So I guess the question is, should people be worried about getting a colonoscopy?
No, although Bredehoft says she's terrified about getting her next colonoscopy. She doesn't want her experience to make others afraid of getting one. Cancer.org says the lifetime risk of developing colorectal cancer is about 1 in 24 for men and 1 in 26 for women. So we know colonoscopies really can save lives. The data shows it.
All right, Olivia, thank you. If you have any investigative story ideas, email winkinvestigates@winknews.com.